Good evening and welcome to another episode of My Fiber Fun. Here I stand in the kitchen because look what's blank, you guys. The countertop. Why? Because my microwave that was here when I purchased this house 4 years ago decided to blow up on today, okay? I turned that thing on for 30 seconds, and within the first 5 seconds it just started shooting sparks and all kind of stuff on the inside, making noises. It was going bzzz. And so I said, well, this is the end of that. So I hurried up and got that thing out the door, and so I had to go and charge a new microwave. So it's sitting here on the walker. So the best invention is the wheel, you guys, because I rolled it from the car, rolled it in, and my walker has a special shock absorber. So I have just maybe a 1-inch step coming into my home. Went over that just fine. Got it in, rolled it in, and so there it sits. So after the video, I will get the microwave set up and make sure it works and all that good stuff. Alrighty. Let's move to the living room, you guys, and we can continue today's video. Okay, on to the preliminaries. Okay, first of all, for those of you who are subscribed to Glenda, Creative Grandma, I'm quite sure that most of you have probably seen her latest video. Well, she did a video today, but I think that might have been filmed before yesterday's video. But yesterday's video, she explained that she has lost her mother. And so we, on behalf of My Fiber Fun, offer our condolences. And on that video, she left a link to where people could type in, send their condolences. So if you're subscribed to her or if you've ever visited her page, her name is Glenda. And then she has the grandson, Cody. So yes, he's lost his great-grandmother and she has lost her mother. And so so I would like for us to go over and pay our condolences. My heart bled when I heard the news and saw the video. I could just feel the grief, and I know how she felt. Oh man, especially when you the caregiver. And she didn't have to caregive for too long there, but and then they were neighbors based on the videos that the montage that she showed at the end. So even still, just being neighbors with your mother is, that makes it even that much more difficult. So yeah, so we'll keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Okay, the second preliminary is, crochet related. And look at me making a mess. I switched the hook. I switched from the furrows hook because I can move faster with my little light wooden hook. But I ended up frogging the scarf. I mean the piece, as I've been calling it. And what I did was I had chained 250 from the beginning. I decided to add 100 more to it because I know there's enough yarn to make this extra long. I just want to be able to do what I want to do with it. And so I went on and frogged it and added. So now I'm on row 11 again with the version that I adjusted. So as you can see, it is long. And that's okay because I'm not really going to wear this as a shawl. I might, but I'll be able to fluff it around and all that and snood. You know the snood. But look at that, y'all. So this will be worn whenever. If there's an occasion where this would go nicely with an outfit that I'm wearing or a dress or something like that, it's just going to be my piece. And it's going to be extra wide and I'll be able to do a lot with it. Okay, so we're putting that back over there. Thirdly, and this will take just a wee bit longer, but not too long, you guys, before we get to the Happy Mail, because that's what this video is about, other than being our regular Sunday video. Let me tell you, the metaverse. I'm going deeper. First of all, that Wander app that I paid $9.99 for, it's down for some reason. And everybody's saying that they're probably doing another update because it has gone down before, from what I was reading on the little, people, you have your little chat, and I'm not really into the chat or anything, so I can't type anything, but I can sometimes see what other people have written. And so when I noticed my Wander stopped working properly on Thursday, because I was going to Honolulu. Well, I think I had told y'all I went to Waikiki, Hawaii. Then I was trying to get to Honolulu. And so my left controller malfunctioned. The menu for the left controller will not go off of the screen. So, and it won't let me do anything else. I can't use the right to do anything. The left won't move. It's just frozen in time, basically. I've gone out of the app. I've taken the batteries out because I thought, well, maybe it's malfunctioning because my batteries are getting low. Not the case, because the metaverse thing tells you if your batteries are low in your controllers or your headset. And my batteries are still good, because I was like, I haven't been on it too much, not to where I should have pulled my batteries down that quick. But anyway, so it's frozen in time. So then when I started looking at what people were writing, everybody else were having the same or similar issues. And so someone had mentioned, remember that happened a few years ago when they did that huge update. I guess they added more to it or whatever. And it took like a couple of weeks, they were saying, for it to be finally done. And then the update came on the screen and everything worked again. So I'm hoping that's what it is. Otherwise, I wasted my money on it. So people are mad. And so some were saying that they just went on and deleted the app and reinstalled it, and it got them back on. But then after a while, it froze again on them. So I'm like, I'm not doing all that. And in the meantime, now this is why I'm mad. I found a channel on YouTube called Odyssey 360. I happened upon one of their videos when I pulled up 360 videos. And so I was like, okay, Odyssey 360. And I saw where they had a channel. So I clicked on it. All these traveling videos, and the Odyssey 360 is, the channel is people who have actually traveled to these places, and they have a 360 camera. And so they film. I have been on boat rides, river tours. Wait a minute, I'll tell you I chased a tornado last night. I'll get to that in a minute. It's just so much on there. And it is, to me, it's better than the Wander app, because the Wander app uses the satellite images from Google Earth and all that. And that's fine. And like I said, on the Wander app, I'm always up in the air overlooking things, and I've been trying to figure out how to get down to the ground. And I haven't figured that out yet. I thought I had, but I hadn't. And so, although I'm looking at things and it's all around me and it's beautiful and all that stuff, I would prefer to be on the ground where I can walk along and tour and things like that. Well, can't do it thus far. I hadn't been able to figure it out on the Wander app. But on the Odyssey 360 channel, every video, I'm there on the ground unless I'm flying. Like if it's a drone or if you're on a plane. In fact, I'm getting ready to take a 52-minute flight to the Princess Cruise, okay? So I'm going to be on the airplane for 52 minutes, well, in the metaverse, for 52 minutes flying to my destination. And then I will board the Princess Cruise. And so whoever shot this video just did like a journey from the airplane all the way to the cruise. I'm going to be doing a water slide because he did the cruise had a water slide. Princess Cruise had a water slide, which didn't look too scary. I pretty much watched most of the videos. He did a walking tour of the cruise ship. I mean, everything. So it's going to be like I'm on a cruise with this person. But anyway, so yesterday, or last night rather, I decided to do tornado chasing. There was a whole bunch of tornado chaser videos there. So it was this one in Westmoreland, Kansas that hit. And so it was an 11-minute video. So I was like, okay, I'm going to see what it's like to be a tornado chaser. So I watched it on TV and it looked like any other tornado chasing video. So I was like, okay, this looked like in the metaverse, it's going to be nice. So anyway, I was like, well, before I click on that, I saw a 1-minute tornado simulation video. And so it was just a simulation. So when I clicked on that, I decided to try that out so I can get the feel for the tornado and see what it's like to be in one while you're in the car and all this stuff. So 60 seconds, right? No harm. Let me tell y'all, I got killed, okay? I clicked on that thing, and so it automatically put me in a vehicle. I guess I was the driver or whatever. I don't know if I was the driver or passenger. All of a sudden, you can hear the sirens. And so I looked to my right, and this tornado is approaching. You can see it coming across the sky. And yeah, it looked real, but I knew it was a simulation. It wasn't an actual tornado. So anyway, the car I'm in starts speeding off. We catches up with the car in front of us. And so this car in front of us, it decides, it was going fast. All of a sudden, it decides to slow down and stop. And when it stopped, there we were stuck, and this tornado is getting closer and closer. So then the driver in my car swerved around. No, they went to swerve around. And so the car in front of us takes off again at top speed. So here we are at top speed. All of a sudden, now, mind you, all this is happening in 1 minute's time. So they made this thing real, okay? Anyway, but it seemed like forever, okay? So anyway, this car in front of us all of a sudden stops again. And so our car swerved around it and hits it right on back up the highway. We're starting to go up the highway. All of a sudden, the tornado is right in front of us. Next thing I knew, I'm up in the air. And I'm feeling it too. You know, the car's going to the side, and I'm sitting here on the couch going through this. I could feel myself going to the side. It was a mess. And all of a sudden it went black. So I guess I got killed. And that was the end of the video. So I was like, woo. So I was like, I don't think I want to do a tornado chasing video, you know. But I went on and did it. I waited like maybe 30 minutes or so. Then I finally got the courage and nerves up again. And I actually enjoyed the tornado chasing video because, see, no one was hurt. You know, there was a police officer there, the person who did the filming, and it put me right in the truck beside him. First, we were outside and we're on the ground. So the guy, he's talking to the police officer. Then there were like 3 other storm chasers there. A school bus had come along, and they decided they're going to beat the tornadoes because the sirens were sounding, and we could see the tornado coming in the distance through a field. And so they were watching to see if they would see debris kick up, and it did. So that let everyone know that the tornado had touched down. So I'm sitting there, and this tornado is getting closer and closer. Well, I'm standing there with them. All of a sudden, the guy who was doing the filming, he rushes to the truck. So next thing I know, it puts me right in the truck with them. No, it put me on top of the truck. I was at like the back of the truck or something where all the equipment was. So he starts flying down the highway. We're making twists, turns, and all this stuff. And I'm holding on because he's doing all this. And we could hear the siren still and everything. And so when the tornado came through, it started off as your typical funnel cloud. You know, it looked like a cone. And then, you know, when it touched down, you saw the debris coming up and stuff. And then as it got to where we had driven like a mile up the road. And this was an 11-minute video, 11 minutes and 10 seconds, I believe. The tornado took on a form. It had leaned over, and suddenly it was rolling. So it was sideways and rolling. But then you could see the tail coming from the end of the roll on the ground, and that was what was kicking up the debris and everything. So there we were, you know, watching it. And it was so up close and personal. I mean, he's zooming in, you know, on this 360 camera. So every time he zoomed in, it's putting it right in my face. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, wow, it was an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous tornado, perfectly white. It wasn't one of those dark, you know how usually they're full of dust and debris and dirt and all this stuff. This thing was perfectly white. It was the bottom of it that was full of the debris and stuff. So that was interesting. So I'm going to do some more because they had them from Texas, Canada, Nebraska, Tornado Alley, and other countries. So these storm chasers, they're now doing a lot of their videos in 360, and a lot of them are going up on this Odyssey site. So, I mean, this Odyssey YouTube channel. So that's nice. It's thousands of videos there of every activity, of every scenario. Like I said, boat rides, travel, places I hadn't even heard of. I visited the Egyptian pyramids, all this stuff. So everything that could be found on Wander is right there on YouTube. So I'm going to explore that. In fact, as you can see, I have a long list of what things that have interested me that I want to see. So I have it written down, so I'll go, one by one. All right, y'all. Let's see where we're at. Let me get my scissors here. How many minutes are we at? Where's the Magoos? We are at, okay, we're at 15 minutes. Hey, y'all, we'll be keeping it under an hour. We might mess around and keep it under 30 minutes. Okay? So now it's time for the Happy Mail. Okay, this package has been through a lot, y'all. It's not really beat up, but I think they had it upside down. So it kind of blurred out my address, and it really blurred out the sender's address. So we're going to say it's from anonymous. I know who it's from and I know where it's from, but no, yeah. But it's blurred out and it's hard to read. So therefore, so I would just say it's from anonymous. And even my address was hard to read because remember last Sunday when I had the Happy Mail from Debbie, I had mentioned that I had some more Happy Mail on the way. Actually, that should have arrived on Monday. It did not arrive until Friday at 7 p.m., y'all. And I think it's because of the address business, because it's a lot of marks and writing on here where they rewrote my zip code and traced over stuff. I would show it to you, but it would show too much information, so I'm going to just leave it. But we're getting ready to open it. It's down here on the floor. So, okay. Let's open it and let's see what's in it. I saved it for today. But I totally, truly appreciate it. As always. Hold on. I don't want to mess around and mess up anything. Uh-oh, just a second. I don't know if this is a card on the outside or not. Let me put you on pause. I've got to do this carefully. Hold on. Okay, it wasn't, but I still had to carefully open that top. So I've opened the package, but I have not looked in it. So let's open her up and see what's in here. Woohoo! Oh man, we're loaded here. Okay, let's put on the Magoos so I can see. Okay. Oh, we got some candy. It's called See's Candies. Let's see. Yep, See's, S-E-E-S, Candies. So it looks like candy. Here we go again with the candy. Alrighty. Ooh, this is cute. The second thing, it looks like it's a Lowe's bucket, but let's see what's in it. It says bucket. Oh, it's a mini bucket. Let's open it up. This is so cute. Oh man, stitch markers, you guys, or anything actually, I can put in this little mini Lowe's bucket. This is so cute. Thank you, thank you. I love this. Oh man, isn't that cute, you guys? Yep, I can see putting stitch markers and, other little, like I have all these little knickknacks over here. That's just what I can put in this bucket. I'm setting it right there. Okay, let's see what this is. This is, hold on. I know y'all heard that. Dang. Some acid reflux came up. It almost choked me to death. Okay. Well, let's open this. It doesn't say what it is. So let's see what it is, you guys. Aha. It's another one of those. This doesn't have the blade on it, but it's a little stamp thing. Wait, let me get the Magoos. I'm glad that, oh, okay. It's another one of the guard your ID things. This is wonderful. Okay. It just doesn't have the blade, which is okay with me. It's good having a second one. Wonderful. I love this. Y'all, I'm glad that acid didn't do that while I was in bed laying down. That's instant death. This is beautiful. And I'm going to put it right next to the other one because believe me, I keep it. It's the same thing. Believe me, I keep it right here. So this is going to be right next to it. 2 of them. Wonderful. Okay, next. Oh, they crocheted me something. Okay, let's see here. These are absolutely, uh-oh. These are cute. I've got some little granny squares. These are so cute. See that? And then we have like some medium-sized granny squares. Ooh, and this yarn feels so good. And then we have some, oh, these are, I think these are soap bags or something like that. These could be footies if you put the heel to it, but these are so cute. 1, 2, 3 of them. I love this. So let's put these right back in here. Oh, I gotta get another sip of water. Okay. Ooh, that's better. Okay, we will put this right here. Moving on, moving on. Uh-oh. More goodies. These are paw berries. Okay. I think that's what it says, paw berries or pow berries. It says real fruit juice pieces made with acai, pomegranate, cranberry, and blueberry juices and dipped in smooth dark chocolate. So that's what this is. Okay, we'll set this next to the other candy. And some cashews, uh-oh, and a card. I'll read that later. And that, now I can't eat cashews. Remember, I can eat cashews. It's the pistachios that'll do me in. So thank you so much for the cashews. Okay, and next. Oh, okay. She wrote on here. Let me see if she wrote on the other one. Okay, she didn't write on the other one. This one says, oh, glow in the dark ghost. Ah, the glow, the glow. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, it has a thing on it. Oh, because it's a keychain or a hook. Oh man, I think it's a keychain and it's glow in the dark. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Boo. Yes, this will be going on my keychain today for sure. Or I'm gonna hang it in my car. I'm gonna do something with it. I think I'm gonna put it on the keychain. Okay, one more and then we go to the other packages and then we'll be done. Oh, here's a sucker that I found. Ooh, and some chocolate. Wait, where's the Magoos? Let me make sure. Yep, this is chocolate. It looks like a turtle. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Let's put that right with the other goodies. Okay, now on to the packages and then we're done. Oh, no, we're not. Look what I just found, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all in a minute. Caron anniversary cakes. This, you know what? Little Nugget might not get Detroit Lions. This is enough to make Little Nugget a big boy blanket, isn't it? Or it's enough to make me something. Look how big this is. This is how big the anniversary cakes. And I'm sitting up there complaining about the price. No wonder. Shoot, okay. Man, look how big this thing is. I had no idea that this yarn was this big. And I love the colors because I'm a green person. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Nugget could easily get a blanket, but shoot, I might be getting something. This will make a shawl or it'll make something. I'll come up with something. But this is beautiful and I love the colors. Look at that, y'all. Wow, I didn't know that the anniversary cake was that big. I had no idea. Okay, we're going to set this there for a minute. Okay, now we'll get on to the packages. Okay, here's one right here, and let's see what it says. This is to remind you of our twinship. I got one too. Okay, yep. Let's open her up. I guess we will be at 30 minutes because of the openings. At least I kept the preliminary short. Okay. Let's see what my twin got for us as twins. Oh my word. Okay, let me make sure. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's a chicken button. All right. Wait. Let me make sure, y'all. Yes, it looks like a chicken button. So we could call it a yarn chicken or something. This is beautiful. So guess what? This is going on the button collection on my crochet bag. So now it's going to be full of buttons. Oh, thank you, thank you. That is so cute. In fact, I'm going to put it back in here so I don't lose it. Put it right back in here. That is so cute. Okay, and next. Okay, we got only 4 more. Okay, we'll do this one right here. It's in a paper towel, so let's see what we got. Ooh, Russell Stover's. Mint. I think mint drops. I think the title is covered, but we know it's Russell Stover, so we know it's got to be good. Ooh, I'm loving those goodies. I'm gonna be munching, munching, munching. Okay, 3 more to go, and then we're done. Okay, let's see what this one has. Uh-oh, some more yarn, y'all. Some more yarn. I think this is the KC stuff. Yep. It is. Let's see what it is. It's KC Cloudpaca. All right. Okay, so this is the alpaca yarn. And it's so soft. And I think the other one is the Cloudpaca too. So I can put this with the other ones that were sent to me. Okay, let's see what this one is. And then we got 1 more and then we're done. Uh-oh, another. Okay, this is a t-shirt. Let's see what it says. This is beautiful. And I love the periwinkle color. That's, although my favorite is green and black, but I love, oh man. Girl, where you be getting this stuff? Where do you be getting this stuff? I'm telling you, that's why I say I wish I lived in another state. Michigan, we don't get nothing like this. But the artsy states, I'm telling you. Look at there. It says Yarn Chicken Champ. I hope y'all can see that. That is so cute. The other Yarn Chicken shirt is being washed right now while it's in the dryer. Okay, and I know you got the right size. Let me make sure. Yep, you sure did. Go ahead, girl. This is beautiful. I love this. Just like the other one. Yarn Chicken Champ. I'm going to be the envy of people when I go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And I'm definitely, whenever I go to the yarn store, I will be wearing one of my Yarn Chicken shirts when I go. So people can say, where did you get that? Okay, and last but not least, here we go. Okay, let me see what this says. It says last bag or day. Now we have the only missing color. Okay, so this is the bag a day because we were missing a color in that, and so it was ordered. I think the color was sold out or something. So I can tell y'all now, it's anonymous in California. Ooh. Hold on, let me cut this. Yeah, we were missing a couple of the colors. So I guess when they were back in stock, she ordered them. So, ooh, this one's nice. It looks like a berry color. And I can get another shawl out of this for sure. Okay, what's the color here? Oh, I forgot. She doesn't name the colors on here. tonal hues. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't name the colors, but this is one of them. I think that's beautiful. And I like this one right here. It looks like a gray and black. Let me make sure. Yep, I love this. I could actually get another fall shawl out of this because, you know, I still have some of the, I have some brown that I could put with this. And then look at this, the purple. This is beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. And I like this yarn. Oh, and I meant to tell y'all, I went to my campaign because I'm volunteering for a friend of mine who's running for mayor of Pontiac. And so we had a volunteer meeting on yesterday, and I wore my fall shawl. I got so many compliments. And I went to the farmer's market, but I didn't go to the one that I normally go to. I went to my local farmer's market, which will be closing in December. And I went there because I didn't have time to go to the one I normally go to. And I was pleasantly surprised at mine. And mine is open on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I'm going back Tuesday because I bought some potatoes there that are delicious. So I'm going to go and buy one more bag of the potatoes because I'm stocking for the winter. And I have a potato storage bin thing so they won't go bad. And so I'm going to go and get another bag on Tuesday. But anyway, I got stopped so many times about the shawl. Did you make that? That is beautiful. I love the colors, blah, blah, blah. So, yep. So Krista from Black Bag a Day, she's doing it. That yarn stands out. But I got so many compliments on that shawl on yesterday. I should extend it with this yarn. I could actually, no, because I'm busy wearing it. Maybe after the fall is over with, I'll extend the yarn and make it bigger. I think I'll do that. That's probably what I'll do with some of those colors because it'll still work. You know, it's just more colors to add to it. And then that brown, so I can double the size with I'll use the gray and black, the brown, and probably that the purple color. We'll see. And then I got other colors in there too that will work for the summer or for the spring. But this is the star of the show, you guys. Look at this bad boy right here. This is really nice. You know what? I can use this. I think I'm gonna make a throw for the for my chair in the back room, that lift chair. And see, in the wintertime, oh, and I did finish the room. I'm not gonna take you back there today, but I'll show it to you later. But I did finish the back room, and yeah, this can go. I can make a throw for the back of that chair with this, and it's nice and colorful. I think it'll look nice back there. So we're putting this back in the box, and then we'll stick this in the box for now. We'll stick everything in the box, and then later on I'll get everything put away. These are gonna go on the dining room table now that it's clean, and I can eat candy whenever. Okay, got dessert again today. A yarn chicken. This is going straight to and what color? I can wear any color with that. Okay, I'm loving that yarn chicken. All right, you guys, so that's it. I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, get this paper thrown away, and I'm gonna get ready to get off of here because I ate a little bite of dinner, but I need to get that microwave unpacked and stuff before it gets dark and see if it works and all that good stuff. And so, yep. So that's it, you guys. So nothing else to say. And I'll go to the metaverse later. I think I'm going to do, what did I want to do today? They had a Chicago river boat tour, which lasts about 40 minutes. So I think I'm going to do that one later this evening. So anyway, I will be talking to you guys later. Wednesday, let's see, I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I have to go to my regular doctor Tuesday. Wednesday, let's see. If you don't see me Wednesday, or you know what, you'll probably see me Wednesday and Thursday. But I don't know, because JD's coming Wednesday. And so we're going to be busy preparing for the fishing stuff. And then we're leaving out early on Thursday morning to go. I will definitely be on for the island trip because I want y'all to see that lighthouse. I want y'all to see the ferry, the trip across the river, St. Clair River, to get to the island, because you guys have not seen that. And then when we get to the island, and of course I'm gonna be setting up the tripod, if I don't forget it, I hope I don't. But I'm gonna be setting up the tripod so you guys can see us fish, because I'm telling you, oh, it's not gonna be like when I'm at that other spot catching those babies. Every fish there is bigger than your hand. You don't get it no smaller. In fact, the hand size fish are considered the babies. We're talking foot size, huge bluegills. And I mean, they give you a fight out of this world. So I want y'all to see me pulling one in. I told JD I'm gonna be tired, because after about 3 or 4 of them things, I'm gonna be wore out. So I'm gonna be resting accordingly. I'm not gonna be just sitting there, you know, tugging fish after fish after fish. I'm gonna just take breaks as I go along, because those things will wear you out for sure. These fish, they don't play. Then don't mess around and catch a walleye, a bass, or, you know, they have big fish in there too, which I've caught many a times. Okay, so get ready for that. So stay tuned. So I will be talking to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we are at, I think we're at 36 minutes. Yep, 36 minutes. All right. And thank you again, Anonymous in California. I truly, truly appreciate the gifts and the happy mail. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I will see you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.